I believe in America, and America has made my fortune. Will always go down as the best starting dialogue in the history of cinema. When was the last time you were captivated with the direction, story, acting, and everything about a movie? Hi, I'm Rat, and I'm back. Today, let's do something interesting. I will tell you about two movies. One is ranked second, and another one fourth in the top 250 movies rated by IMDb. The movies are Godfather 1 and Godfather 2. 2 is a good number, like Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Bahubali 1 and 2, Gangs of Wasseypur 1 and 2. 3 creates crowd. So much has been said about these two movies. What new can you say? Well, I have researched and researched and researched. So I'll bring you some of the untold story regarding these two movies and I'll tell you some of my views as well. So stay tuned and hop onto this roller coaster ride. This is a story about an organized crime dynasty, the rise and dip of its power, but it's also about relationship, the topsy-turvy relationship of a father and son, father-daughter, siblings, and so many more small relationships, and how the crime dynasty changes everything. What can be more appealing than watching the gods of acting on screen, and that too together? Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, James Caan, Diana Keaton, and so many more. Arc of each character is portrayed so well by these actors that you can't but admire at them. These kind of movies are made once in a lifetime. In Coppola's case, twice in a lifetime. It's hard to find negative in these type of movies, especially these two movies. Only I could find one negative. I'll make you an offer you cannot refuse. Feels repetitive at times. While reading in a book, a dialogue might sound nice, but making it appear on screen again and again sound rambly at times. What are some of the positive points of this movie? The ending of each part. So much said, yet so much things left unsaid. The frame and the production design. The frames are so inquisitively designed that you look at them and you find so many untold story within them. Many of the frames look like a piece of art. When you root for a criminal in a movie, then either the direction is good or the acting is good. But in this movie, both direction and acting is superlative. That's why you root for the anti-hero. This movie created a template for gangster movies like The Irishman, Gangs of New York, Goodfellas, and many Hollywood movies, and our very own Sarkar. The use of background sound BGM is top notch. In each scene, it's used quite efficiently to elevate the tension. All the action scenes look so realistic. Then the comic scenes, few but nicely edited in the midst of all the tension that's rising around. The director captured the gaze of each actor so efficiently. So many stories are hidden behind those eyes, be it Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, or any other actor. How is it relevant even today? It's a slow burn, a masterpiece of how to put a story into celluloid. If you have stayed this long in this video, then there is bonus section for you. I'll be discussing some of the special trivia regarding this movie. A special myth. Whenever oranges appear on the screen, someone dies. You remember a scene where Vito Corleone returns home? Well, Robert De Niro put weight so that it becomes harder for other actors to lift him. Marlon Brando wanted Don Corleone to look like a bulldog. So during the audition, he stuffed wool in his cheek. Shoot of the movie, he actually used a mouthpiece made by a dentist. This could be found. The tears in the eyes of Marlon Brando during the hospital scene when Michael pledges to his father are real. Al Pacino boycotted the Academy Awards because he was nominated as the Best Supporting Actor even after having more screen time than Marlon Brando. What are some of the differences between the novel and the movie? Remember Al Pacino's bodyguard Callo? In the book, he was dead. But considering so many deaths on screen in the movie, Coppola thought it would be good to keep him alive. In the book, there are pages and pages of details about Vito Corleone's life in general. But in the movie, it is cutted down. Please support the channel by smashing that like button and subscribing so that you can show support to me. Thank you.